Hello, tech enthusiasts. Welcome to the Tech Crux. Today, we are diving into a groundbreaking development in AI custom GPTs. If you haven't been living under a rock, you must have heard of GPT somewhere or the other. अगर आपने अभी तक यूज नहीं करा है तो I highly suggest you to try it once. It's really cool part of technology that's making computers more helpful and fun to talk to. Moreover, these aren't just ordinary AI models, they're customizable. तो आप उनको अपनी इच्छा से जैसा आप चाहते हैं वैसा उसको कस्टमाइज कर सकते हैं. अगर मेरे को कुछ मेल भेजना है, मेरे को स्पेसिफिकली मेल्स का एक जीपीटी बनाना है, तो आई कैन क्रिएट अ जीपीटी जो मेरे लिए मेल्स लिखे. अगर मैं कहीं जॉब अप्लाई कर रहा हूँ तो वो मेरे लिए रेज्यूमे क्रिएट कर सकता है, मेरा रेज्यूमे इंप्रूव कर सकता है. एंड आई शो यू हाउ ऑल द स्टेप्स आर डन. सो फर्स्ट, इससे पहले कि हम कस्टम जीपीटीज पर जाएं, मैं आपको एक बार चैट जीपीटी का क्विक वॉक थ्रू दे देता हूँ कि हाउ वी हैव come from GPT-1 to GPT-4. So imagine teaching a child to write stories. GPT-1 is like a young child who has just started learning to write sentences. Its stories are simple and sometimes don't make much sense. Then GPT-2 is like a teenager who writes much better with stories that are longer and more coherent. GPT-3 एक कॉलेज का स्टूडेंट है जो कॉम्प्लेक्स एंड क्रिएटिव एसेज लिख सकता है, बेसिक कोडिंग कर सकता है, आर्टिकल्स लिख सकता है, पोएट्री लिख सकता है. Then GPT-4 is like a professional writer capable of creating really good pieces of art. So with each version, it's getting better. It writes better. It generates responses more human-like, and it really gets indistinguishable from human and AI. Custom GPTs allow us to tailor AI to our specific needs, whether it's enhancing a YouTube channel, creating unique content, or automating tasks. The possibilities are literally endless. अभी ये इतना recent है कि अभी in fact सब developers, every experts even have also not totally figured it out, and it's still going on as you see. The prerequisite of this video will be that you already know how ChatGPT is working, what is ChatGPT, and हम उसमें कैसे prompts लिखते हैं जिससे कि हमें responses मिलते हैं according to our needs. From daily tasks to codings to whatever you want to ask someone, whatever you feel like you feel like talking to a therapist, you can talk to ChatGPT. Yes, maybe it's not that humane, maybe it's not that good, but it will give you satisfactory results for sure. Obviously, first you need to go to the ChatGPT website, which I'll give below in the description, the exact website link you need to go, and then you have to log in. Then the next thing you would need to build a custom GPT of your own would be a GPT Plus subscription, which is $20. And so as soon as you get the GPT-4 subscription, GPT Plus subscription, you will see that the UI that I am seeing here will be the same as yours. If you don't have a Plus subscription, this might be a little different for you. So on the left top pane, you can see there's an extra tab from the non-Plus version, which is about custom GPT. So first, let's click on Explore here. Here you can see it's showing my GPT. So these are some of the GPTs that I have created, and these are some of the GPTs that OpenAI has created. Let's not go too deep into them. Let's create a GPT of our own. So when we click on the Customize GPT, it gives us two tabs, Create and Configure. So Create tab is basically, it will ask you questions and it will configure the GPT in itself. If you are really experienced with creating GPTs and if you really know what you need, you can just directly go to the Configure tab, name your GPT, give it a type picture, give it a description and instructions directly. You don't need to go through the create process. But since most of us don't know how to do the configuration directly, हम सबसे पहले एक create process करेंगे. Okay? So इसको एक simple सा prompt देते हैं. Let's create a job advisor, career counselor kind of GPT. So let's give it a prompt. So it's asking me make a creative who helps generate visuals for a new product, or make a software engineer who helps format my code. Those are just some examples. I have an example of my own which I'll be showing. So it is make a professional resume helper and overall job advisor that can help me get a better job in my relevant field. It will take some time to update the GPT. You can see as soon as it has updated the GPT on the right pane, you can see the preview of it. So it has already created a very basic a description of what I just gave, a professional resume helper and a job advisor, providing tailored career guidance. That's perfect. And the name it has suggested me is Career Guide, and it does sound good. It sounds good to me. So we can move forward with it. So it has given me a profile picture as well. So this does not look very good. So let's ask it for a rework. So this is what I was saying. You can like again and again ask it to create a new name for you, tailored to whatever your needs. अब उससे अपने profile pictures create करा सकते हो as many as you want जब तक you feel satisfied. So अब देख सकते हो आप उसने एक नई profile picture कर दी which is this looks fine. This looks good actually. So let's just go with this. And now it is asking me that what specific types of career advice and resume guidance should career guide focus on. So we'll give it another prompt. So the main job fields I will be primarily looking for are ML, data science, Python, LLMs, Gen AI, and RPA, or any other similar fields. Now that it has taken in the inputs, it's asking more questions so that it can configure it better. So वो पूछ रहा है कि इसका formal होना चाहिए tone, business like tone होना चाहिए, friendly and casual approach होना चाहिए, and how detailed its responses should be. So this I'll be using only, so I can go with friendly and casual approach. And since हम लोग इसको पढ़ने के लिए भी यूज करने वाले, so we would want in-depth explanations and examples as well. And again, as I mentioned before, in real time, you can see the career guide. So it has changed the name to career guide, changed the profile picture. It has given the description, a professional resume helper and job advisor. And it has also given some uh, starter questions so that you can either go ahead with these ones or you can ask one yourself. Okay, it's asking if I want anything else, specific resources or tools or motivational events in its responses. So let's add just one more prompt कि ये मेरे को interview preparation में skill upgradation according to market current value and best ways to land a good job में help करेगा. So this will be our last question for this GPT. So now it has created it and it's asking कि हम इसको right side में जो playground है, the preview है जो real time में इसको update कर रहा है, यहाँ पे हम इसको test करें. But before we test it, I'll just explain the configure tab to you in very briefly. So this is the profile picture. You can upload a photo of yourself, whatever you want, or use DALI. Then the name, description, instructions. You can edit anything, anytime you want. These are the conversation starters, as I said, starter questions. Then this is the amazing part. So you can put a knowledge in it. So it's asking me if I need to upload any knowledge which it can reference. So you know the GPT-4 till now knows till April 2023. But if I wanted to use any knowledge source after April 2023, I can give the knowledge base in the as files in the knowledge, and then it can reference that as well to give me responses. So let's quickly do that. I'll just put a template resume in the knowledge base. So what I did here is I took a sample template resume of a senior IT developer from the internet and just put it here so that I can show you the capabilities of this GPT. And then it is a capabilities tab. So web browsing we do need. DALI image generation is not need it for our purpose, so we can disable it. Code interpreter is important for us because we would need it to teach us Python and different coding languages for data science, machine learning, and other technologies. Last tab is actions. Actions is a really strong tool that they have integrated in the GPT. Actions को आप ऐसा समझो कि वो GPTs की सुपर पावर्स हैं. आप किसी चैटबॉट से चैट कर रहे हो और वो आपको चैट में रिस्पॉन्सेज दे रहा है, दैट्स फाइन, दैट्स नॉर्मल. बट अगर वो चैटबॉट आपके लिए एक्शंस परफॉर्म कर सके, आपके लिए ईमेल सेंड कर सके, आपके लिए अपॉइंटमेंट सेटअप कर सके, रिमाइंडर सेटअप कर सके, so that would be really really powerful, right? That is what actions does through API integration. अभी हम actions के अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं जाएंगे, उसके लिए सेपरेट वीडियो क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए काफ़ी अच्छा डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन विद एग्जांपल्स I'll show you. अभी के लिए let's skip actions, let's see कि ये हमारा GPT क्या कर सकता है. So इसको हम कुछ prompts देते हैं, फिर हम देखते हैं कि क्या ये रिस्पॉन्स करता है, why this is so powerful, why this is so good for us. So as you know कि हमने इसमें ये knowledge base डाल दिया है, अब it has all the description, the instructions, everything. So I'll ask him according to my resume, what all projects can I do which can help me land a job in data science or machine learning. I'll give it this prompt. As you can see, ये हमें response generate कर रहा है. And it is saying that according to my resume, I have a strong background in software development because this is a senior IT developer resume. Transitioning will require building upon this foundation with specific projects. So he's giving me project ideas. Projects में क्या क्या होना चाहिए, क्या क्या projects I can do, and क्या क्या relevant है machine learning and data science field में, or according to my experience. This is really powerful. You can give it any documentation. अब 2023 तक के data and knowledge base तक हम limited भी नहीं है. We can go on way beyond. Now let's give it another prompt. I'll ask him how can I improve my resume so that it caters to the kind of job I'm looking for. So इसने मेरा डॉक्यूमेंटेशन रीड किया, उसमें से मुझे सजेशंस दे रहा है कि प्रोफेशनल समरी अपडेट कर सकता हो. आई कैन चेंज द स्किल सेक्शन. सो अभी जो हमने रिज्यूमे डाला है उसमें पाइथन, आर, एसक्यूएल, एमएल ये सब कुछ नहीं है, इसके बारे में कोई डेटा नहीं है. सो इट्स टेलिंग मी टू ऐड द रेलेवेंट टेक्निकल स्किल्स जो डेटा साइंस और एमएल फील्ड के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है. देन सर्टिफिकेशंस, एंड you see how it is reading, how it is giving me responses as a human जो मेरा resume. So you pay people online key and you give them your resume to review it. You don't need that anymore. You can create a GPT of your own and then you can like make use of it to analyze your resume, ask suggestions. We can also ask it to write code for us. So can you write me So we are giving it a third and final prompt, which is, can you write me a simple code for logistic regression based on my profile, understand my technical capabilities, and answer accordingly. So again, we are referencing to the knowledge base that we are giving him. उसको पता है कि मेरे को पाइथन नहीं आता, मुझे लाइब्रेरीज के बारे में कोई आइडिया नहीं है, बिकॉज मेरे रिज्यूमे में देयर इज नो मेंशन ऑफ पाइथन और एनीथिंग, राइट. सो इट इज गिविंग मी कि पाइथन यूज द पॉपुलर scikit-learn लाइब्रेरी to perform the logistic regression. उसके लिए पहले वो मुझे prerequisites बता रहा है. I need to install NumPy. I need to install scikit-learn. Then it is showing me a very basic code of logistic regression, which this is basically right. It is creating a sample data set and then creating a test data set. Then fitting the model, doing the predictions and everything. So, and it's also giving me पूरा explanation code का कि how I need to go step by step. So import necessary modules. फिर एक छोटा सा data set बनाया, फिर उसको split किया into train and test. You know how the machine learning cycle goes. Since you are experienced as a software developer, you find it straightforward to adapt and expand this example to more complex data sets and use cases. Suppose ये किसी फ्रेशर का डेटा सेट होता या फ्रेशर का रिज्यूमे होता, ये इतना डिटेल नहीं देता, ये उसको समझाता कोड, एंड नाउ इट नोट्स क्योंकि मेरे को सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट में एक्सपीरियंस है, तो ये मेरे को कोड समझाने पे ज़्यादा फोकस करने की जगह ये मेरे को बता रहे कि मैं इसको और ज़्यादा एक्सपैंड कैसे कर सकता हूँ, मैं अपने क्वेश्चन को और ज़्यादा बेटर कैसे कर सकता हूँ. आई कैन यूज लाइब्रेरीज लाइक पांडा फॉर डेटा मैनिपुलेशन एंड मैटप्लॉटलिब और सीबॉर्न फॉर डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन. उसको पता है कि आई एम स्मार्ट इनफ, आई हैव एक्सपीरियंस, सो आई डोंट नीड टू बी टोल्ड स्पून फेड एवरीथिंग, राइट? So this is the power of custom GPT on top of chat GPTs. Then the last step would be I'll just go to save and I'll go anyone with the link and I'll confirm this. Now you can see in my basic chat GPT page, you can see the career guide is here. So rather than going to a new chat, I can go to the career guide's new chat, and here I can ask whatever I want in future as well. Use this as many times as I want. And also I can create a shareable link for this so that I can share this with anyone I want. So ऐसे ही हम ऑनलाइन कस्टम जीपीटीज ढूंढ सकते हैं विच केटर्स टू आवर नीड जो दूसरे लोगों ने बनाए हैं, एंड हमारे कस्टम जीपीटीज भी शेयर कर सकते हैं. एंड देयर यू हैव इट गाइस, अ स्नीक पीक इनटू द वर्ल्ड ऑफ कस्टम जीपीटीज. हमने देखा कि कस्टम जीपीटी को अपनी नीड से हम कैसे टेलर कर सकते हैं, मेकिंग एआई मोर पर्सनल एंड पावरफुल देन एवर. Remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg again. We have not deep diven into the actions part, which is also really, really strong. There's so much more to explore and create with these tools. I'll conclude with this, and if you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with the latest in tech, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep innovating and exploring. Thank you so much, guys.